With that down, let's move on to this, shall we? Of course, it's now well known. There was some great social media video the other day of Sebastian Stan in Burbank going around to all the Thunderbolts posters and putting a New Avengers sticker over the title.
Yeah, I was literally right in that spot yesterday. Well, I pass by every day, but like I had to go to that spot. That's right across the street from Disney Studios.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why I was there.
Going out there, do that. Now there are reports going around, and I even saw some people in the live chat before the show started saying they've officially changed the name of Thunderbolts to New Avengers. No, they did not. The official name of the movie is still Avengers. All right, despite
The Thunderbolts.
It's still the Thunderbolts. That Thunderbolts is still the name of the movie. They did not change the name of the movie. Yes, they're doing the marketing stunt with putting the New Avengers on it.
And it's torn off, but
but it is still Thunderbolts. But they are going around, and if you saw the film, they're now kind of revealing it. But at the end, there's a question about who are truly the New Avengers. And there's a little joke about Sam Wilson filing for copyright. Well, playing on that, according to stories going around, Avengers social media accounts have now officially added the copyright symbol on the Avengers. I'm going to see if I can scroll down and find.
Oh, here, I have it here.
That's actually pretty damn
I have it
funny.
here in the meantime.
Yep.
You can see it right there.
There it is. They put the big C before Avengers. It's now officially copyrighted.
Yeah.
Now, there's a couple of interesting things to talk about here. One, the idea that after just 3 days of Thunderbolts being in theaters, they went out and changed some of the posters, at any rate, to Thunderbolts to say New Avengers. Instead of Thunderbolts asterisk, it now says asterisk the New Avengers.
Right.
And so I thought that was interesting. Again, they didn't change the name of the movie, but it kind of just revealed to everybody. Now, I gotta wonder if Marvel's thinking on this was simply, listen, it's been out for 3 or 4 days. Anybody who cares about Thunderbolts probably has heard about this, so we can just take advantage of it and put it out there. Or maybe there's still some people a little bit on the fence about coming to see Thunderbolts. And if we slap New Avengers on the poster, maybe they'll come. Whatever their reasoning was, that's it. I still think it's very, very fun, though. And it's going to be a little thing that not everybody will catch. But by slapping the copyright emblem on the Avengers thing, I think it's just a fun little gag. I think that's really great.
Makes it alive.
But let me sidetrack the discussion for a second before we get to that, because I do want to hear what you guys think about the putting New Avengers on there, the copyright symbol. But I want to throw this out there too. And it's a little bit of a sidetrack, but follow me here. One of the things I don't actually hear, and maybe somebody somewhere did and I just didn't see it, but something I do not hear anybody talking about coming out of Thunderbolts is the opening of the film with the Marvel logo.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, 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 bum,
I love that touch.
Yeah. Traditionally, always, when Marvel has that little dun, 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 and the Marvel thing coming up, it's a bunch of rapid, quick little shots and scenes from all the various different Marvel properties where you see Iron Man and Captain America and Thor and Ms. Marvel and Hulk and all that kind of stuff. They did it for Captain America Brave New World. They didn't do that for Thunderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
In the little bum, 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 it's just comic book art and a little bit of animation.
And mostly Century art.
Mm-hmm.
None of it was the history of Marvel. It was none of that. Now, as film fans love to do, let's overreact. And one of my first thoughts when I saw that was, is this their subtle way of suggesting that they're about to reboot the entire universe? They're sweeping away all the old characters and everything like that. Again, pure speculation, overreacting as we as movie fans do. But I looked at that and I'm like, what is that saying? Maybe it means nothing at all, but it was clearly a very intentional thing to depart from that traditional opening and taking out all the old footage. I don't know. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Stitch Fix. Guys, you know I love movies, but you also know I have absolutely no fashion sense, and I absolutely hate shopping for my clothes. But thankfully, I have found a better way. Stitch Fix online personal styling makes it easy. With Stitch Fix, I get a stylist who understands my style, size, and budget, and they do all the shopping for me. Because look, shopping and figuring out style can be overwhelming, especially for somebody like me. When it comes to getting dressed, I don't even know where to start, to be honest. That's why I love having a Stitch Fix stylist. They really know what works for me. I get pieces that make me look great, and it's a real confidence boost. You just give your stylist your size, style, and budget preferences. You get to order boxes when you want and how you want, no subscription required. They send you personalized pieces, and the fit is always on point. No stores, no crowds, no stress. Just personalized looks that you will love. So guys, make style easy. Get started today at stitchfix.com/Campea. That's stitchfix.com/Campea. Anyway, Rob, let me go over to you on this. Couple things. The idea to slap New Avengers on all the posters, the copyright symbol, the opening to the film, the floor is yours. What's standing out to you?
Well, I mean, look, they're ramping up to do something pretty interesting. And I think, you know, that if they're leaning into the Hickman Secret Wars, I mean, I've heard it's going to be a combination of the two. I don't know if that's true or not. Clearly, the multiverse is coming to an end. Clearly, I mean, the new Spider-Man movie that takes place between Doomsday and Secret Wars is called Brand New Day. Mm-hmm. Now, is that just because Peter Parker wakes up and nobody remembers Peter Parker, or is it literally going to take place in a different place? And they are I think they are gearing up for a massive reboot that's going to allow them to reshuffle the Marvel universe. And if you look back to the big, you brought up Crisis on Infinite Earths yesterday. When that happened, that was from a comic book standpoint, that was monstrously huge because Earth got combined, the DC multiverse got combined into one Earth. And they literally rebooted Superman with John Byrne. They're doing the same thing. Marvel's doing that same thing. They're going to reboot their entire universe. So they literally can do anything. Now, I don't know what that reboot's going to look like, but once there's no more multiverse, and they close it off, I think it's going to be really interesting to see what they're going to do. I just hope it's well thought out and well scripted, and it turns out well for everybody. So I think all of these little things, they're clearly having fun with it. But I think if you're paying attention, I think you might be onto something. Now, I don't know if it means other than the fact that also in the Marvel, the void came, you know, and everybody
the darkness starts.
So it's
to
like everybody's getting sucked into the void, whatever it metaphorically could mean. But they are having some fun with this, and they are leading us somewhere. I mean, and we'll see. I think what really is going to be really interesting to me is how Fantastic Four is. Because I'm still not convinced. I'm not convinced. I look at Fantastic Four and I'm like, we're all sitting there kind of going, well, I hope it's good. But I'm not looking at Fantastic Four going, that looks awesome. I don't feel that way.
Yeah, no, listen, I have two conflicting approaches, but they are both true at the same time. Number one, I haven't loved the Fantastic Four trailers. I think they've been pretty good.
They're good.
They're pretty good. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, I would go see that. But they're not knocking my socks off or anything, right? That's true. What is also true is that Marvel is at least acting like they have worlds of confidence in this movie. Everything I mentioned, I don't know if you saw it in IMAX, but I've saw it, the two times I've seen it were both in IMAX screens, both in Las Vegas and here. And they replaced that IMAX countdown clock with Fantastic Four stuff.
Oh.
They were marketing Fantastic Four everywhere. The fact that they have that music playing at the end and then the rocket show. I mean, they are acting like they are supremely confident in this movie.
Yeah.
They may be right to be that confident. They may not be, but
it
they
does
are
look
clearly
great
confident.
on the big screen.
Oh,
all
it
those
does.
when you see the trailers and stuff, it all looks really wonderful on the big screen.
Yeah. So we'll just see if they're actually able to pull something off with it. Anyway, Chris, a lot of stuff here. I mean, the new Avengers stuff, the copyright stuff, the opening stuff. What are the things that are standing out to you?
The biggest thing is the copyright stuff, to me, feels like a bitch move that Sam Wilson wouldn't do.
That's right.
I'm angry about it. When it was happening in the movie, I was like, not my Cap. That's not what he would do. That's not what he would do. He would have a nice conversation. He wouldn't do all this weird, sneaky legal nonsense. It feels very out of character, and I didn't like it, even if it's just for a punchline. The opening, though, I thought that was really rad. I loved that it was setting us up for the Avengers aren't coming. This is a different situation. And I do think there's the potential here of a real big retooling of the universe and who's going to be on that lunchbox. That's all still up for grabs. So I think it was a really smart move for Marvel to, one, do that so we had an immediate shift in tone, but also to set us up for what's to come.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about that? I think it was a fun little nod to a last punchline joke in the movie by putting the copyrights. It's a little thing, but it's a fun thing. The bigger issue, of course, is them slapping new Avengers on it just 3 days into the movie. Although, let's be honest, it's not that big of a spoiler. It's not like the movie hinges on that, or that's even what the movie's about. Anyway, whatever you guys think about all that, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.